Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Vacosties here with episode 1 of a new Let's Play. This time it's Spore! Okay. Now that we're done with that little intro, we are going to be playing Spore just like my Skyrim Let's Play. This one, of course, not modded. We're just going to be playing it as is. We do have galactic adventures, so once we reach the space race, we will be playing around with all the various fun stuff that adds into the game. And we're going to start right off from the starting stage. First couple stages, I'll probably do one video for each stage. Might have to do two for the creature stage. That can take a little bit of time. But other than that, we'll pretty much be doing one video per stage till we reach the space stage, and then I'll break it up a lot like I have been with my Skyrim Let's Play, where I'll try and keep the videos in the 20 to half an hour range as best I can. I know that I'm not always perfect on that, but I'm going to do my best when I get to those stages, so just so that you're not having to watch hours and hours of video at a time. Even if I play for hours and hours, I'll make sure that I break it up. So we're going to, let's see, I kind of like this world. It's all nice and lush looking. So I think we're going to start here. And like I said, we're going to start right from the very beginning. I'm going to be designing all the creatures and everything as I go. Now, you can start either as an herbivore or as a carnivore, but by the end of the first thing, you can get yourself to be an omnivore, which is a really good place to be, and it's what I'm going to attempt to do. Again, it's the middle path is the hardest path to do. Anybody who's played this game has either gone carnivore or all herbivore before, all peaceful or all warlike, just because it's easy to do. You know, you either kill everything or you make peace with everything and just eat plants. But going that middle road is really tough, but it has some great payouts in the long run, and it'll make the space age more interesting, because we'll have all the monetary benefits, which can be extremely useful in the later game. So, we're going to go ahead and start with herbivore, eat a bunch of plants at first, and then give ourselves a carnivore mouth as soon as we can to eat some meat as well. And that is really, really pathetic looking. But, you know, we'll have to see what we do. We're going to go with no theme. That should incorporate everything. It doesn't actually let you select individual things, unfortunately. We are going to play on normal. And let's see. The name of this planet. Well, everybody knows this is the Vacosties thing going on here. So we will make Valic the name of the planet. And away we go. Now we start off as a chunk of rock. I'm gonna slam into a planet. There we are. That's the Spore comet. It's cooked up, so now we're all ready to become life-bearing. And then we slam into this planet and seed it for life. Kaboom! And all those little pieces are carrying the organic material to make life. To the point we come right out of that, or little organic carrying rock, as a bacteria carried to this world. Here we go. Boom! There we are. Alright, so in this first stage, you know, I'm gonna get ourselves through some of those little tutorial windows, which I think I can actually turn off. Let me do that quickly. No tutorials. There we go. So, as you see, I'm this little dude right here. Now this part of the game is all driven with the mouse. You literally don't need any other buttons at this stage of the game. You just run around and you eat stuff. Very similar to some older games you probably played back in high school if you're my age. that had to do with, you know, just literally surviving in a little pool like this. It's almost exactly the same thing. There were a couple other versions of it too. There was one where you were a fish. So now we've reached that first growth stage, which is all awesome and stuff, but we need to reach this divider here to get our first chance to edit our critter. And that'll be when we can actually start making it our own. And here we go. This is actually going to give us one of our first bits to collect. There we go. We get to go collect that horn. So let's go grab that. And as soon as we get a little bit more stuff, which those guys are a little scary. Oh god. Oh god, no, no, no. Ow, ow. Oh god. Run, run, run. Run the fuck away from that. Holy crap. You do not want to eat me. Actually, you probably really, really want to eat me. But I say no. Oh man. No, no. No, no, no. Holy crap. Look at that guy. He is just out to nom on me. Oh, Lord. Hi, get away! Get away! There we go! Ah! Now we are not quite as easy for him. Now you'll notice we just got... Oh, good God. Look at the size of that thing. Okay, so you'll notice we just got a brand new icon down at the bottom here. That would be call mate, so we're going to go ahead and hit that. And it shows us a little thingy there as to where we need to go. So we're going to go over here. And ta-da! Loud, chirpy mating sounds, apparently. And that is the new egg. Now we actually get to go into the creator for the first time. Here we are. This is our little dude. Now you can choose any of these little spots here and change your shape. You know, you can make yourself all bulbous, or you can shrink yourself right down. You can give yourself segments if you want. And we're going to go for kind of a weird shape here, I think. We're going to make ourselves a little tube thing here. We're going to bulge out in the middle. Give ourselves a little bit of a bulge on the end there. There we go. That's kind of a weird looking shape. I kind of like it. And these eyes, we can position just about anywhere we want. Now you can drag parts off, like we can drag this off and put a jaw on if we want. It's not quite time for the jaw yet. We need to get a little bit further as we are. But we can put some defensive mechanisms on. Now we're going to replace our eyes for now with some stalk eyes. Make them nice and big so we can see. We're going to move our flagella back a little bit. And there we go. That's going to be our new appearance. We have to name ourselves. We are going to be the Danrix Empire. Eventually, if I can spell, that'll help. There we go. Now you can enter a whole little description here, but I'm not going to bother with that during these Let's Plays, because that'll just take more time than is really necessary. And so here we are. The newly minted Danrix species swims forth to eat more plants. Now the concept here is to try to balance us by the end. Now you do have a way of checking on your progress to that effect. And that is to come down here to history and click it. As you can see, we've almost made it into herbivore. So at the next stage of evolution that we can change our appearance again, we're going to add the meat-eating mouth and get ourselves back down into omnivore. And then we're going to hopefully get the proboscis, and finish off the entire thing by eating a little bit of both. So one of our goals is going to be to try and find somebody with a proboscis and kill it so that we can gain the use of a proboscis. Very important step in trying to make the omnivore. And as you can see, that jet propulsion would be useful to have, though we probably won't actually use it. We will nonetheless try to acquire it. There it is. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see just then. Oh! And then we got eaten. So we'll hit escape to close that out, and now we will just nom right away on this little plant cluster. Get ourselves nicely progressed here. There we go, almost. So let's check our progress here, and as you can see, we've now firmly entered herbivore. So we want to start being a little careful here. So we are going to hit that next stage and then promptly become a meat eater for the next couple stages, where we are just going to murder the hell out of things. Which even just killing things will bring us in that direction. But nothing will do it quite as well as actually eating it. So, let's see. Just kind of frustrating that we haven't managed to actually find the other things that we need, which is the proboscis. There we go. Okay, we've reached the next stage, which we want those cilia. So, oh wait, there we go. There's a proboscis. Oh man, come here. That proboscis would let us be a great deal more useful. So we... Oh no! No! Ah, we lost it! Oh, that's just no... Whoa! Nelly! He's big! Well, there's one of the things we want. That gives us the cilia. Or whatever those particular things are. Let's see. Before we actually level, we really should try to find that other part. Man, they are just kicking our butts right now. You gotta love the crying predator there. So now let's take a look. And you'll notice that we got a hold of the jet. We got a hold of the cilia. Still need to get that proboscis. But we're going to go ahead and call a mate now, because we're in a better point. And it's time to adjust our appearance again with the new points that we have. So for now, we are going to swap out for a meat-eating mouth. And that will allow us to achieve the next stage. So we're going to swap out our flagella for some cilia. And a jet would be useful, but not as useful as actually having nommers. There we go. But we can do 2 sets of cilia, making a fin out of one of them, And as you'll notice, we now have extra speed. We have the ability to attack and break things. And numb things. So, we've got the fast turns from the cilia on the back, and we can see. So, these are very excellent things, and this is the next version of our dude. And before we finish the stage, we'll do a final recolor of him. Now you can see how he is literally swimming now, working that back end like a fish would. There we go. Alright, now we're starting to eat some things. And we also got access to the poison sac. That's really exciting, actually. Because that's actually going to be one of the things we carry into the creature stage. And there is our delightful user of the thing we need. So we are going to stick right with him. Come on. Oh, man. Man, he got that proboscis working on us there. Oh, man. Oh, he killed us. Alright, well, we're going to have to find him again. Because we need that proboscis. That's going to be what makes us a successful omnivore. Come on, just a little more. Oh, man. There we go. Alright, we got it. Okay. Well, we died after we got it, but we got it nonetheless. So now it's just time to go and generate some more DNA for ourselves by nomming away at it. And then we will redesign into a proboscis. Proboscis for the end run. So here we go. We're on the home stretch now. So let's go ahead and kill a few things down. You saw that was another one of us there. So our species is starting to make our presence known. Which is an exciting part of this. You'll see your race start to thrive. It's really very exciting. And he is really very large. Haha. Got sideswiped there. Alright, let's go find what we need here. And man, this is just getting silly. Okay, you know what? We're gonna change tactics. And we are going to swap out... Now wait a minute. That's right, that's a little cheaper, isn't it? Well, for now we will remove the jaw and the horns in order to give us that proboscis. This is going to make eating a lot easier because we literally just have to stab that into people and we can eat. Now one of the keys now, of course, is going to be not to hit any plants, because that will not help us. But every time we do that, it's a step in the right direction. We're on our way to becoming much more of a predator. Oh yeah, there we go. Delicious. So delicious. And you'll notice that we are now steadily making our way back down to Omnivore. And once we've done enough, we will be able to oh man, let's get away from that. Oh god! Oh god, no! Oh god! Run away! Oh no! Oh man! Run! 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 Oh jeez! That was a little insane. Now there's only one more piece that we can collect, and that's the electro sac, which is kind of cool in its own kind of creepy cool way. So we will definitely try and snag it. And you can already see that there's a lot... Whoa! Man! That there's a lot of diversity in the life out here. Even in these little, you know, multicellular organisms here, there's already a lot of diversity. And that's kind of cool. Yeah, it won't let me actually try to eat him. Oh man. So now we're very much getting ourselves into the appropriate thing. You see we've got 17 meat bits. We basically can just continue on meat practically to the end at this point because of just how much we did the other way. And good grief. That and the fact we keep getting eaten does not help our matter. And there's our electro sac right there. Excellent. And that is all the creature bits that we can get. So that's very exciting. Now we're going to make sure we eat a little bit more here. Yeah, you don't get away that easy, do you, buddy? No. No, you do not. As you can see, you know, these little guys have got a defense against me now, but it's not enough. I am able to nom them up. Okay, so let's double check our history again. We don't want to go too low, and it doesn't look like there's any prayer of us going too low, so we're just gonna keep on going, nomming away on these guys. Here we go. You will not escape me. And there we go. We've got 20 now. 20 is a nice big number. So it is time to call for a mate again. And then promptly die. Good grief. Alright, let's go do a mating and make up some of the final changes we're going to need to do. There we are, the electric. We've got the poison going. We've got some pretty cool stuff now. So one of the big things we want to do is we want to re-add our defensive mechanism. Make sure that's present and accounted for. Now we're going to change the eyes. We're going to bring them back into the body. There we go. And we've got a little bit of extra to work with here. Though it won't let me do that, will it? Nope. Oh, that's a shame. I was really hoping that would work out. Oh well, let's go ahead over. And as you can see, you can go ahead and color your guy in all kinds of different weird looking patterns. That's actually really cool looking. But let's get that into my favorite color, a nice green. There we go. And there we go. Let's get out there and try and finish this up. Because now we've also got a weapon equipped. It may not be the weapon that some have, but it is our own. And forward we go with it. And man, what the heck was that thing? Other than flippin' weird looking. Alright, well, we've got to get some more stuff here, so... There we go. Nom nom nom. Delicious. Let's see what this guy's like. Ah! And you were in fact delicious, my friend. More eyes does not necessarily make you better. It just makes you more edible. All those eyes, you know, they're a delicious treat for some people. And nom. There we go. Boom. One more, and I should gain my final size increment before the big climatic moment of this stage of the game. Oh man, look at the size of him. And this stage you get all kinds of weird looking things. But we're not really carrying at the moment. We're just out to get as much as we can out of all this. There we go. Excellent. We've almost got this. And that is another couple of points. Let's see. You are far too big for me to eat, unfortunately. Despite the fact that I would love to do so. I'd love that. Oh man, the little one killed me. That's just embarrassing. Delicious. And now this is the largest stage in the game. You can hear the music starting to kick back in as we enter the final stage. You can see now we're basically on the surface. We are the final single cell, well, not really single cell, but the final microscopic evolution before we crawl out of the water. We're basically very small fish right now. Oh boy. Oh man. That has got toasted there, good grief. And as you can see, I was literally able to just eat that egg right up. There we are, delicious. They're like little one-sip Kool-Aid packs. Which is an absolutely horrifying image, but it's about correct. Of course, an army of squirrels is still an army, and that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a little bit insane. There we go. Well, I was successful. Nominally on all of them. Oh, am I even getting points for these guys? I don't think I am. Let's find something a little bit bigger. I think those guys are actually not getting us anywhere near where we need to be. There we go. That's what we needed. Oh, yeah. Much better. Boom. Boom. Yes. You. Delicious. Yes. The parents are delicious. The babies are not as useful. There we go. Excellent. Only a couple more points needed. And then we are golden. Here we go. This is probably going to be it. Oh, man. I killed it before I could eat it the rest of the way. Let's see. We just need one more. And now at this point, we'll actually do one last thing. Let's make our final mating dance. And let's actually fully trick this guy out the way I wanted him tricked out, which was with these nice little electro zappers. And there's an actual reason for the electro zappers. They generate a fantastic little electric field, and they're just plain cool. And so there you go. That is the final version of our little dude, which now he just literally... And here we go. It's time. See the little box there? Boom! We've developed the first brain. And there we are. We're on the path to sentience. And that's it for that video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on this first episode of the Spore Let's Play. If you enjoy the video and you want to see more of the epic adventures of this species as they grow through sentience and go into the outer realms of space, please like and subscribe down below to follow all my different adventures in various games. I am Valic Vacosties. As always, have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and game on.